Boker Tov, good morning. We continue with our 3-minute daily dose of Torah. We're finishing up the Mishnah, and then we're going to learn one piece of the Gemara about the 4 Rosh Hashanahs. So the last Rosh Hashanah, we're told, Be'echad B'Shvat, Rosh Hashanah Le'ilan. The first day of the month of Shvat is the new year for trees. K'divrei Beit Shammai, that's the position of the school of Shammai. Beit Hillel omrim b'chamisha asar bo. Beit Hillel disagrees and says, no, it's 2 weeks later. We're not getting into this at all. The principle, though, is that any fruit that was formed, well, not defined, formed, prior to that date on a tree is from the previous year. Any fruit that's formed after that date is from the following year, and they cannot be tithed together. Okay, now let's go back to the discussion about the first day of Tishrei. We saw that the first of Tishrei is the Rosh Hashanah for a number of things, agricultural things, and then Lashanim, for years. And the Gemara ultimately takes us into a discussion about, well, right, why would that be? Why this date would be the Rosh Hashanah for Shanim? And ultimately it gets down to a basic disagreement between Rabbi Eliezer and Rabbi Yeshua. Okay? Rabbi Eliezer's position is Tishrei nivra ha'olam, the world was created in Tishrei. Right? So that means, and we understand to mean that actually Adam and Eve, the humans, were created on the first day of Tishrei, and creation began a few days prior to that on the cycle of things, in end of Elul. Also on this date in Tishrei, but Tishrei made to Avot. Tishrei noldu Avot. In Tishrei, the patriarchs were born, and in Tishrei they died. Made to Avot, but Pesach nolad Yitzchak. But Yitzchak was born on Pesach. Rosh Hashanah Nifkada Sarah Rachel B'Chana. This is a day on which Sarah Rachel and Chana were remembered. Rosh Hashanah Yotzei Beit Hasurin, and again Rosh Hashanah meaning Rosh Hashanah of Tishrei, because it's always the question mark, right? We're calling it Rosh Hashanah still. That's the time that Yosef left prison. Rosh Hashanah Batla Avodah Me'avotem Mitzrayim, on the first day of Tishrei. That's when our ancestors in Egypt finally stopped their slave work. Nisan nigalu b'Tishrei nigael. That it's true that we were redeemed in Nisan, but in Tishrei we will be in the future to be redeemed. Rabbi Yeshua disagrees, and he says, no. B'Nisan nivra ha'olam, the world was created in Nisan. B'Nisan noldu avot, all the ancestors were born in Nisan. Nisan made to Avot, and they all died then. But Pesach nolad Yitzchak. Yitzchak was born on Pesach, as we described. Indeed, on the first day of Tishrei, yes, the matriarchs were remembered, who were again struggled to have children. And Rosh Hashanah Batla Bodam Yavatena Mitzrayim. Yes, indeed, that was the time when they ceased working. So there is overlap agreement. B'Nisan Nigalu. In Nisan we were redeemed. B'Nisan Atin Gael, and in Nisan we will in the future be redeemed. This is based on they seem to have proof texts that try to establish each position, but it's really a fundamental difference as to when the world was created. Rabbi Yeshua says the world was created in Nisan, and Rabbi Eliezer says the world was created at Tishrei time. And to a certain degree, some halakhic factors actually seem to follow Yeshua's opinion about this, but we certainly know that the way we approach liturgically as well, the beginning of Tishrei, we treat it as if Rabbi Eliezer's opinion is the one that is accurate, and so it is. a major disagreement between the Chachamim about this, how the very first moments of life, when they came to be, and many other events as well. Wishing you all a good day.